of the 22 women who have filed lawsuits against Deshaun Watson went public with their identities during a news conference yesterday, speaking out about the alleged inappropriate behavior from the Texans quarterback. Ashley Solis read a statement about her experience, and then a lawyer representing Lauren Baxley read a statement on her client's behalf. Take a listen.
I am a survivor of assault and harassment. Deshaun Watson is my assaulter and my harasser. Deshaun Watson assaulted and harassed me on March 30th, 2020 in my own home, doing what I love most, massage therapy.
When you confirmed that you were ready for your massage, I entered the room and was both shocked and sickened to find you completely nude, face down. I did not want to touch you, but my terror kept me in autopilot, and I continued to the best of my ability to give you therapeutic treatment. But at this point, it was clear that's not what you were seeking.
Not gonna lie, hard to watch. Shannon, what impact will these public statements have?
It's not hard to watch.
I think what we are right now, Skip, everybody deserves the benefit of the doubt. But I think because the pendulum was so far one way before the Me Too movement, Skip, is that the man always got the benefit of the doubt and the woman was never believed. And now the pendulum has swung so far, everybody automatically believes that she's telling the truth and no one wants to believe the man. But I think what Deshaun has working against him is just the sheer volume. And they're telling the very similar story. It's almost like a MO, modus operandi. That's the method in which you operate. He did this. He says, okay, I need a massage. And when they get there, and I guess that's the, for lack of a better word, I guess lure is such a sordid meaning behind it. But I guess that's how he gets the women to come to him, or he is allowed to go into their space by the massage. One of the attorneys was reading a statement that she was that one of the massage therapists was upset that Deshaun was naked on the table. For me, I would just say, well, Deshaun, I don't do naked massages, and so this commences this session.
Thank you.
But for whatever reason, she said she felt paralyzed by fear. Autopilot took over. Like I said, I've never been an assault victim, so Skip, I can't speak to that, what transpires in a woman's body and how trapped they seemed at the time. But for me, I'm not going to get caught up into the victim's impact statement, because I think I'm going to give Deshaun the benefit of the doubt till he has his day in court. And then whatever they decide, I'm going to live with that also.
Okay. I hear you. We are still trying this case in the court of public opinion.
But that's what they want.
That, for now, is what this is. Hopefully they'll have their days, as you say, in real court.
Yes.
These are all still accusations and allegations.
Correct.
But I must say, as just a viewer, just a bystander watching this unfold, that testimony that we just saw on camera from Ashley Solis was compelling and convincing.
No, it wasn't.
And immediately, Rusty Hardin, now the attorney for Deshaun Watson, a celebrity attorney who's defended athletes at the highest levels, immediately responded that Ashley Solis was one of the women who came forward early on.
Assault settlement.
And sought $100,000 in what Rusty Hardin termed hush money.
That's ironic.
The point of that is, money or no money, that does not diminish the fact that she says that she was so psychologically and emotionally damaged from her encounter with Deshaun that is still deeply affecting her life. So let's not diminish that as just seeking hush money.
It does kind of diminish it. There's an incentive.
To your point, we now have 22 civil cases filed. We have reportedly another woman who went straight to the police with her allegations. And just the gravity, the mass of the impact,
the groundswell of women that's coming forward,
is disturbing at the very least. And it doesn't look good for Deshaun.
No, he put himself in this position. He did. And so
I told you the first day, I was a Deshaun fan as a quarterback on the field.
Right.
And if you'd brought me a list of 100 NFL players the first day this story broke and said, which of these players would be involved in this, I would have ranked Deshaun at the bottom of that list, and I would have been wrong.
First of all, she did still do the massage. It was at her house. She chose the environment. She chose the setting. She chose what room. She chose all that. He asked her if he can take a shower. She was like, fine. What was frightening about this? If he was naked, laying on the massage table, I agree with Shannon. Right there and then. No, I don't do that. I'm sorry. This is going to conclude our session. Here's my thing. Wouldn't it be in your best interest to have a camera playing in the massage room? If you're going to be alone with male adults who can outpower you, wouldn't it be wise in this age where we have cameras practically everywhere? You could have set your own phone up. Everything could have been prepared in that sense. And if he said no, he didn't want a camera in the room, then just not take the work. And this was one of the women who sought a settlement from Deshaun Watson for $100,000. Now, let me ask you this. If he would have paid the money, would we ever hear about how brave she is for coming forward? Apparently, $100,000 will heal any traumatized state. She can't rub on other people because his penis touched her hand. It wasn't like he attacked her. Is it possible that there was an accident and his stuff did touch hers? Yes, sure. I'm not even saying that Deshaun Watson is an angel. I'm not saying that. I am saying to claim victim when you had choices throughout all this time. As soon as you saw him naked, there's a choice. You can't be so traumatized with fear that you are incapable of being accountable with your own actions. He's laying down on his stomach. You couldn't leave? What is there to be fearful of? Did Deshaun Watson come in the day before and change all the locks? You're not responsible enough to say, this makes me feel uncomfortable. And for someone who has a nose ring and plenty of tattoos, she sure seemed to scare easy. Man, if only he would have paid that money, she'd be healed by now. She wouldn't be crying in front of cameras. If only he would have paid that money. Paralyzed with fear. Jesus.